So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears.
Cade York to kick off.
Katie York set to get this one started. And here we go from Chicago. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it's going to be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Richardson on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Right to the air with May. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
May on first and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. This play goes for 36. And that will set up first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Crazy.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Strong with the return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. May now from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Spins out of one side. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. First down now, ball at the 33.
18, Pioneer,
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
19, 18. Ready.
On the draw, this is Taylor. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. No one's around him, he's got space. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Let's go.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Taylor again. We'll have him gain up that handful there. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Got it. Ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready. 65 catch. 60.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready up.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing again, Richardson. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Here we go. Hawk, set. Ready.
Third and goal for Richardson. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Jimmy Horn here on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Junior on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's May. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass complete to Robinson. Has a hole left, room to run. He could do it. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Round 7. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Let's go, let's go.
Dose of the hurry up here. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, come on. Ready, go, let's go.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Browns first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Browns.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
60 Vikings, 60, 19 Lions.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's Pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready, ready.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness. Right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there, hence going out for the sack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Junior on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
May on first and 10. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Bears push their lead to 18.
Bears 28. Browns 10. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Israel Abani-Kanda on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Looking for a pass on second and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have third and short. Throwing now on third and 2. Chased out to his right. So third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw here from Richardson. Cut down the field, Golden. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Richardson to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Once more now, it's Richardson. Got his man, it's Golden. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll work against the blitz. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. Taylor gets it on first and 10. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 4. At the 9.
Richardson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Crazy. Now here we go, throw. What's up?
Here's May on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10.
Back to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Sean Murphy butts in to pick it off. That is one one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air. He hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be first down Chicago.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going play action. May. Secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, May. Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. Hey, what's up?
Here's May to the air. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, can't.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Dancing past him. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Richardson on third. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And the Browns first down.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Okay, ready?
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
From the red zone now. Catch made. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that?
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Fired with the grab. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
We're
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Five. Hey, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy. Five.
On the draw, this is Charbonnet. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
He was brought down by
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Browns are in the nickel for this third down call.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Diddy, what's up? Here we go, boys. Crazy, crazy.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Strong with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's caught by A.J. Brown. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking now from the gun. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll give up the gun to Abanikanda, and they bring him down around the 34. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you could hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown, his third through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns cut the lead down to just 2.
32.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Baker with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the air on first down, May. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Will Johnson.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over first and 10.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Wilson, a quick throw, complete. Shoots away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Richardson. He finds Brown right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's second down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Running once more with a body conduct. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for him. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo O'Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old-school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
So pretty easy call here. The offense setting up for 2, Brock. This would make it a touchdown game.
Here we
The
go.
Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
Richardson's going to throw. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more. Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Crazy.
First down throw for May. That's Robinson on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by 6.
At the 43-yard line.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's May. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Crazy.
Back to throw. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go. Rip. City, what's up?
Charbonnet does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd.
No gain on the play.
And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Gets it again. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
On now is York to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Stop. Press all 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
It's a gain of 14
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
35 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing now. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
60 by 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes out to the left. He's going for it himself. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game.
Here goes throw.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Design run here for me. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.